The WWE's women's division is arguably in the best place that it's ever been. Becky, Bianca, Charlotte, Rhea, Bayley, Io, there's so many stars on the roster right now that I think that it's time for a mid-card championship. Think about all of the women right now that you don't know what they're going to do at WrestleMania and how easily that could be solved with a mid-card championship for many of them to fight for. There have been many people that think that it should just be the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I personally think it would be cool to bring back the European Championship, but I think that the Heritage Cup kind of already does that. And there are plenty of people that want it to be a WWE Evolution Championship, honoring the pay-per-view Evolution, bring back the pay-per-view, crown the champion at that pay-per-view. I think that's a great idea, but I personally think it would be really cool to honor Chyna. Chyna is one of the most influential women's wrestlers of all time. She also held a mid-card championship, and she was known as the 9th wonder of the world. I think the WWE should call it the Wonder Championship, which can also pay homage to Stardom. I think that WWE could make an Evolution pay-per-view once again and have a tournament to crown the winner, or I think even better is to crown that winner at something like SummerSlam. Make it a massive event. Now here's my hot take. I wouldn't have Liv Morgan win. And no, I'm not a Liv Morgan hater. I think at that time she should be facing Rhea for the world title. I think that this tournament, you could legitimately do like 32 women's wrestlers, which I think you should. But I think that the winner should ultimately be somebody like Naomi, somebody that has been a workhorse, went to somewhere like TNA, faced some of the best women's wrestlers in the world, and proved herself and made a name for herself. I do think that this tournament could be perfect for somebody like Jade to immediately stamp herself as a force in WWE. And we also saw what she could do with a quote-unquote mid-card championship in AEW. I wouldn't have any of them win. I don't want it to be some megastar winning the title, but I do think that you could add in a Becky, a Bianca, a Charlotte. Even if Rhea has lost the title by then, you could add them into the tournament, but make it a story on why they lost. Some of my dark horses for this could be like Zelina. I think Dakota and Tiffany could have massive wins in this tournament, possibly even win it all. I do think if we're honoring somebody like Chyna, Jade would be a great pick to win the title. Or I think Naomi's a great choice, but I think it's time for WWE to do this title.